Western Reserve Greenway, Part 2. Yesterday we were up near Ashtabula, and today we're down near Warren, Ohio. And we're kind of in the middle of where we want to be. We're at the Sunshine Trailhead, so we'll go a little north and a little south, or a little south and a little north. Haven't made up our minds yet. This is a really nice trailhead, lots of parking, lots of space. You even have a nice big space to pull the RV. Over in the handicap spots over there, I just witnessed an older couple getting out, getting onto a couple of recumbent trikes. So lots of neat opportunity. Over here we got families on the trailer tandems. So it was a wonderful ride yesterday. We really enjoyed ourselves. So we're looking forward to another great day today. All right, let's go for a ride. And we're heading south into Warren, and this is Route 305. A lot warmer today. Feels like it's in the high 80s, maybe low 90s. Getting into the shade and getting some wind in our face really helps. Oh, easy guy. So yesterday I depleted both my batteries on our longest trip ever, 56.1 miles from Ashtabula to, I don't know, I'll have to go look it up again because I've already forgotten. It was past Orwell. We went all the way down to Mosquito Lake, which we went past the southern part of Mosquito Lake on the way here. It's really pretty. So we really did the lion's share of the trail yesterday. This trail is to ultimately connect with the Mill Creek Trail and the Little Beaver Creek Greenway. So we've done both of those trails, but I've only done videos for the Little Beaver Creek from the Tiergarten Bridge to, or is it Teagarden Bridge to Lisbon. And then I had some technical difficulties and didn't get the rest of it, which is a shame. We'll have to come back and do it again because these are nice trails. These will all connect through and connect up with the connect on down through to East Liverpool, Ohio, on the Ohio River, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from Weirton, where the Panhandle ends. It'd be really nice when they tie all these together. So since people are curious about how much charge the battery holds, I got over 20 miles yesterday on a single bar, and then for the turnaround I finished up on 2 bars. So I burned through 2 more bars because we kicked it up in the Power Assist 2 and even 3, just because it's fun. No street name. Well, it's the first highway south of the Sunshine Trailhead. So there. Hey. Our legs feel fine today. Our rear ends feel fine today. My knee doesn't hurt. I really thought I was going to pay for that long ride yesterday. But we did require a longer sustained nap when we got back to the RV. So this section's been pretty windy. I like it. Still pretty level. think we have already gone underneath or traveled past I-90 on the drive down here. So maybe the turnpike? There's the rail line. It's interesting, it's fun, but it's not following the rail line. I put the setting on the 2x zoom. That's as much zoom as it has. So I haven't had a chance to look at yesterday's footage. So once I get back and start editing, I will know then if it's a mistake or not. Regular bike gang.
Yeah, morning. Morning.
All right, thank you. My hearing isn't that great, but it's wonderful that my wife will ride behind me and warn me when we're being passed. So when you are passing someone, let yourself be heard. It's all right to speak louder, because if you speak too softly, I'm not going to hear you, and I'm not going to know you're there. Yeah, thank you. All right. Trailhead over there. Oh wow, thank you. I was not expecting that. No, I mean really, that wasn't easy for him.
I'll bet he rides.
You know, that's a lot of weight to get stopped that quickly. I didn't expect him to even try to stop.
I'm liking this trail.
I'm liking this trail as well. You know, it's conceivable that we run across that trio from yesterday.
Yeah.
We ran across a trio yesterday that were on their way north from Warren to Ashtabula. They were camping out and heading back today. So they'd packed all their tents and they sleep on the ground. We don't sleep on the ground anymore. We have an RV. I kind of like the concept of going further from point A to point B and not A to point B and back to A. But if that's the worst we have to suffer, we have been blessed. Now why in the world would someone haul seats all the way back here to throw them out? That's more work than it's worth. I really don't understand this trail. It's not really a real trail, but I am loving it. North Park Avenue. Okay, so I haven't seen any red cabooses or water treatment plants, but this is the second substation in 2 days. Ivanhoe Street, and we're on the road. You gonna wait for us? Thank you much. And we're back onto the trail. Another nice big trailhead, big pavilion. A lot of effort went into this, so I'd like to thank all those involved for giving us such a nice day.
That's a bulky building in front of us.
Yeah, Griswold Street, and we're back on the road. a fixer-upper. It was very nice. Thank you. Look at that. So I've already noted that the signs don't really spell out the trail very well going back the other way. It was a problem yesterday, so I kind of figured it might be today. That was really my only complaint of the course. Yep.
I don't want to be relaxed.
All right. On these urban courses.
You know what? I gotta fix my bag. It's coming loose.
All right. So on these urban courses, I kind of like to look around us and see where we are, because they're not always really straightforward. Since we've never been through here before, I really don't feel like getting lost. South Street. Well, that's not quite kosher.
An awful lot of glass here. I don't like that.
No, I'm not liking the urban portion of this. Not really a problem with the trail per se, but the yahoos that are treating it like a garbage can. Nah, looks like it's this way. Well, there's a sign back there, so I'll give it a little more. So this is our turnaround point. Couldn't find any more signs, so checked out my phone, and sure enough, the trail just kind of ends there. So it ends not so much with a bang, but a whimper. So that sign says WRG. It has a picture of a bicycle and arrows, but it does not extend any further that way. So hey, the first part of this trail was fun, and it started gangbusters, but once you get into the urban part of Warren, it just, I don't know, it's garbage strewn everywhere. You gotta look out for glass. It's a shame, you know. Urban areas do not have to be this way. Yeah, people are being pretty polite to us here. Fremont and Comstock. This is the North End Park. Come ride the trail. I would say at this point, either start from here and head north, or use this as your turnaround. I kind of like the urban adventure there to a certain point, but I didn't care for the glass and the garbage and the fact that the trail just stopped. You know, just a little temporary sign that says end. Do a world of good. I was just telling my wife that I do like nature, but I prefer to appreciate it from comfort. Riding along on the nice asphalt trail, sitting on top of an electric bicycle, looking at nature, perfect for me. Putting on a pair of clod hoppers and kicking through the woods, not so much. So we're back here at the Sunside Trailhead. Sunside, I was calling it Sunshine, I think. Just a procedure to put those trikes on the back of your vehicle. Now we're traveling north. You know, I'm glad we did the city portion first, because I think this will purchase it back for us.
I think so.
I think we're just going to love this and say, okay, well, we'll just never go that way again.
And it's not that the urban portion was bad. It was just that it's not a very nice part of town. You
Well, I can even deal with that. It's just that there was garbage all over the place and glass.
Yeah, garbage and glass are never good.
What they need to do, step things up a bit, put a little main street along the trails when you get to these little towns. Have a place for the bicyclists to get some ice cream or a lunch or, you know, a glass of pop. A place where you can sit down, have lunch, and just enjoy the rest. And make it a point to go to, not just something to travel through. And that's the way you're going to make it. I mean, look at Connellsville. Connellsville's done it right. There are bicycle shops and restaurants all around the bike trail, and that's a tiny little town, but they did it right. You can even get a train ticket there and take your bike to Point South and ride back. I would love to initiate some of these ideas, but I don't have the capital to do it. So, those of you out there, if you found your way to this channel and you're actually viewing this video, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. If you got some capital to invest, you could develop quite a market. Ever since COVID, you can't keep bicycles in the stores. The electric bikes sell out. Go into Walmart. Last time we were in a Walmart, I think to get a tire patch kit, there was one bicycle in the store. The shelves were bare, man. I get a kick out of it. People coming the other way smile really wide and look at my camera. But what they don't know is I turn the camera off a lot to save battery power. So all these people hamming it up for my camera, 90% of them, camera isn't even on. Airport Road. Watch for Cessna crossing.
What's a Cessna crossing?
Watch for Cessna crossings. It's Airport Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. You're supposed to laugh at my jokes. That was in the vows. Thank you.
Yeah, it's bad when you had to explain. I didn't know it was Airport Road.
Yes. Hello. Tow Line Road.
Hello. Beautiful day, huh? Oh, yeah.
Wow. He was sailing.
He was flying.
Well, isn't that just as scary as hell?
Something automatic sounds like. Wow. Very nice.
Tunnel of trees, tunnel of trees, tunnel of trees, and beautiful home.
Nice garden.
And back to tunnel of trees. State Route 88. Look at that. That's a lot of corn. Wow.
One of these lots had a mouth of this, but
Yeah.
those aren't it.
No. The Oakfield Station, Oakfield's Trailhead. We're just going to do a couple more miles and then do the turnaround. About a 2-hour drive back to Pittsburgh. Then we have to do all the stuff. We have to unload and unpack and wash and put the RV away.
Someone up there in the grass left turkey.
Oh. Probably used to bikes by now. Oh. Mahan, Denman Road. Ah, down a bar.
Right?
Yeah.
It's gone
22.
23 miles.
Yep. No, I haven't used my throttle. Except that, you know, start at some of the intersections when I forget to gear down.
What's that?
I didn't use my throttle except at some of those intersections when I forgot to gear down.
I think I've used it a lot more than that today. Nope.
And you're still not down a bar?
I'll tell you when I do. At 23 miles exactly. That just went to 4. Just whenever I said 23 miles.
That's what happened to me yesterday. This is the Lockwood station. Our turnaround point.
Taking a little mini rest here.
Alright, turnaround point yesterday, it's our turnaround point today. Now we're going back to the barn. Old telly pole. Just fell down into the tree. Hey, they have some glass insulators still. You want them?
I don't think I'll pass.
12 miles back. That's going to make for a 38-mile day today. So you're looking at almost 40. Yesterday was almost 60. So you're talking at almost 100. Not bad that for people that just a year ago started out doing 2-mile trips. When we got up to being able to do 8 miles, we decided to go for the big leap. And we did the ride from Ohio Powell to Confluence, which was a whopping 13 miles. And boy, we had it all plotted out that we would stop every 4 miles, take a rest break, because we were just doing 8 miles. So we're contemplating doing 13 miles in one direction and 13 miles back. And we did it, and we stopped every 4 miles and we took a break. And then when we got into Confluence, found a picnic table, had a nice little picnic lunch and rested, and then did it on the way back. This was a pretty big deal for us just 1 year ago. Now we're doing, it's 12 miles just to get back from here. And it's like, oh, it's only 12 miles. And again, thanks to the power of these bikes that allow us to participate, that allow us to get out here and move and have fun. And truly, I thought my knee was, after yesterday, I thought my knee was going to be screaming at me today. And it's not. So, therein lies the beauty of these machines. I'm telling you, just get out and participate. Do it. Your body works better because you're moving. Your body needs to move in order for many of its functions to function properly. People who lay still in hospital beds often wear serial compression devices on their legs to keep the blood flowing, because lying still in bed for extended periods of time not only makes you prone to pneumonia, but prone to blood clots. And since they're most likely going to happen in your legs, they put on these, it's called a serial compression device. It's air compression on your legs, makes the blood move through your body. Blood is sticky. It wants to stop. It wants to clot. What makes it not clot is activity, is movement. Because little clots happen all the time. Infinity and beyond. So little clots happen continually all day long, but because of activity, those clots break free and move along, and you're no more aware of it than ever. Just an example there in the importance of movement and activity, and how these wonderful machines can help you with that. Improve your vascular function, improve your cardiac function, range of motion through your knees and hips and ankles, working on core strength and balance. when we started, there was that couple in the handicap spot with the recumbent trachs, handicapped. They're still getting out and doing it. $36.8. 36.8 miles on the Western Reserve Greenway from here to there. Now we're going back home. Mother.